What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with How to Build Credit TV, and I am back again for another How to Build Credit TV live stream. In this video, I'm talking to you guys about the incredible new best ever sign-up offer for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Now, my relationship with Chase has been a rocky one. However, this particular offer that they're offering for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, 100,000 bonus miles is ridiculous. I am insanely jealous. And so, therefore, I decided, you know what? Even though I'm jealous because I can't apply for this card, I should still do a video and talk to you guys about it because it's an insanely incredible offer. 100,000 bonus miles. Now, I've talked a lot in the past on this channel about when you're signing up for let's say a credit card and you need to meet the minimum spend. I talked about the importance of knowing that you can meet the minimum spend before you apply for this card, and the Chase Sapphire Preferred is no different. This card currently, this offer, the 100,000 bonus miles has, or 100,000 bonus points, has a $4,000 minimum spend. Now, for a lot of people, for the average people, that's a lot. And I would not advise you to apply for a credit card such as the Chase Sapphire Preferred and you have a $4,000 minimum spend and you don't know how you're going to meet that minimum spend. Before you apply for it, you need to know how you're going to meet the $4,000 minimum spend in order to get the 100,000 bonus points from the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This is the best offer they've ever had for this particular credit card, and I am a huge fan of Chase and the fact that Chase has a lot of cards from which to choose. There is a wide variety of cards, and this card is no different. And the cool thing about it is, even though they have the 100,000 bonus points sign-up offer, it's still an annual fee of $95. Now, I have to give kudos to Chase, hats off to Chase. This is the most solid credit card, in my opinion, that they have that has only a $95 annual fee. I feel like for this sign-up offer, you know, they could have probably justified raising the annual fee, even if it was just $4. There are other credit card companies who will remain nameless that used to have cards for $95 annual fee and they raised it to $99. So Chase could have done the very same thing and they decided not to do that. They decided just to give you more value for the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. This is a very, very good card. I don't know that I would say that this is the first card that you should apply for if you've never gotten any Chase credit cards. The only people that would consider or should consider applying for this particular Chase card first, if it's your very first card with Chase, would be somebody that has a Fico score of at least 750. Now, of course, I'm saying 750. That's not, you know, I don't know what Chase is looking for, but I'm saying if this is your very first credit card with Chase, then you want to make sure that your Fico score is at least 750, 740 or so. And because this card is going to be a Visa signature card, your minimum credit limit will be $5,000. So let's say you have other credit cards and your credit limit is not $5,000, okay? You may pump your brakes on applying for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, because if your other credit card credit limits are like 1,000, 500, 800, I don't know that I would recommend applying for this card. However, if you have less than 5 inquiries within the last 2 years, the last 24 months, and you just feel like, F it, I'm gonna apply for it, then you can go ahead and do that. Chase does have the 524 rule, which simply means that if you have 5 inquiries within the last 24 months, which is 2 years, that more than likely you're automatically gonna be denied for a credit card with Chase. Now, there are a couple of ways to bypass this. Supposedly, you can apply in the Chase branch and that will kind of bypass 524. And I know another way that worked for me is if you had a Chase account, and you see in your Chase account that there is a specific offer for you for a credit card, you may be able to bypass 524 if there is a credit card offer for you in your Chase account, because you have a relationship with Chase, whether it's a checking savings business account. You can see offers that are specifically for you. Now, I will say, if you see an offer that's specifically for you, let's say it's a random card, right? A random Chase card and not the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I wouldn't take that upon myself to apply for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I would use that specific offer for that particular card. If you're interested, then I would say get that card. All right, so this is a really, really solid card. The fact that, once again, the annual fee is only $95, you're going to get way more value than the $95 that you're going to pay, especially if you're in a position to meet that $4,000 minimum spend. Oh, by the way, if you're new to this channel, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I talk about credit cards and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, now that we got that out the way, be sure to smash the thumbs up in this video as well. It helps the channel tremendously. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at on my computer screen right now, because this is a live stream, right? So what I'm looking at on the screen right now, you guys see it right in front of you. It says Chase Sapphire Preferred, earn 100,000 bonus points. And then you see it right here. It says our best offer ever. It's kind of funny that Chase is running an ad for a credit card that they have. It's hilarious to me. So I just typed in the keyword Chase Sapphire Preferred, right, as you guys can see here, and then the very first thing you see here on the screen is an ad, and it's from Chase. And that's hilarious because they're advertising, they're paying Google to advertise, which I think is funny for their own credit card. Okay, so like right here you can see an overview already. You can see that it says, even in this very first paragraph, you guys can see in this very first paragraph, it says our best offer ever, earn 100,000 bonus points and experience VIP access to Sapphire events, earn 2 times points on dining and travel, plus pay no foreign transaction fees, 2 times on dining. Points are worth 25% more. Okay, then it talks about travel protection and a 1-to-1 points transfer, no blackout dates. And then, of course, everything else beneath it is basically reiterating what they've already stated in that particular paragraph. So if I click on it here, it's going to bring us to the Chase website, of course, because this is a Chase advertisement. And it's going to bring us directly into the website, which, once again, they're going to just regurgitate what I've already read to you guys. So right here you can see it talks about our best offer ever, 100,000 bonus points. And then it talks about the fact that you have to spend $4,000 in the first 3 months in order to get the 100,000 points. So this paragraph right here is very important. If I zoom in for you guys here, let me see if I can zoom in for you guys a little bit. Okay, there we go. We got a little zoomage. Uh-oh, wait a minute, lost it. We got a little zoomage here. So as you guys can see there, it talks about the fact that you are going to earn 100,000 bonus points after you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from opening your account. And then it says that's $1,250 towards travel when you redeem through Chase Ultimate Rewards. Now, once again, I'm actually a huge fan, despite my own relationship with Chase, because supposedly the Chase Ultimate Reward points are really good. Now, I say supposedly because I don't have any firsthand experiences from it, but I do have friends that have Chase credit cards, and they have, of course, access to the Chase Ultimate Rewards. With those points are probably one of the most valuable, as far as I'm concerned, are probably the most valuable points that you can have in regards to credit cards and earning points and point system and redemption and all that good stuff. Those points, if I were you, I would not redeem those points for cash back. I would consider redeeming those points for travel. I would consider redeeming the points for paying for maybe hotel, stay at a hotel. The cool thing about the Ultimate Reward points is that you will have the ability to see the different hotel and resorts that they have that you can use your Ultimate Reward points for. And so I think it's really neat, because you'd be surprised, a lot of people don't necessarily know just how much access you have to different hotels and resorts when it comes to redeeming your Chase Ultimate Reward points. So I think that is very, very, very cool. Once again, there's no annual fee. Another thing that I think is really, really good is the fact that there's no foreign transaction fee. I'm going to click on offer details here on the website just to kind of show you guys some more information here as I'm looking at it real quickly. Now, of course, they have some fine print here in regards to those points, and they kind of talk about it here. It says the product is not available either to current card holders of any Sapphire credit card or previous card members of any Sapphire credit card who received a new card member bonus within the last 48 months or the last 4 years. Okay, if you are an existing Sapphire customer and would like this product, please call the number, blah, 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 blah. And it talks more about, once again, you do have to spend that $4,000 in order to get the 100,000 bonus points. And then it says after qualifying, please allow 6 to 8 weeks for bonus points to post to your account. To be eligible for the bonus offer, account must be open and not in default, which is pretty common sense. And then, of course, there's some more information here about the points that you can earn. So this is basically just showing you guys the fine print. Okay, so it talks about how you can earn points here, as you can see, and then it goes into more details as to how many points you would earn for certain purchases. So I think that is pretty cool. It talks about the fact that you can actually earn 3 points or 3 times points on qualifying Lyft rides from now until from now until March 2022. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool to kind of figure that out. So once again, there's more details here. Now it talks about the fact that your Chase points are going to be worth 25% more through the Chase Ultimate Rewards program, and this entire paragraph is talking about that, which is pretty cool. Basically, they're letting you know that your point is going to be, your 1 point is really going to be worth 1.25. right, instead of just 1. So it's actually cool. It breaks it down really quickly here for you guys. There's a bunch of reading there. I'm not going to do the reading for you guys because you guys are smart. And of course, it talks about the fact that you can redeem your ultimate reward points using pay yourself back. This is actually cool. I don't even know about this here. It talks a little bit. It says the ultimate rewards points may be redeemed for a statement credit using pay yourself for purchases made at select merchants within 90 days before the redemption. I wouldn't necessarily use it that way, but it does tell you that you're able to get right here. It talks about 0.0125. So that means that 100 points is going to be equal to $1.25, which is not bad as far as value is concerned. So you do have the option there to redeem your points that way if you so choose. Of course, there's more information here about all the different ways, once again, that you can earn. Like right here, it talks about earning a $60 statement credit from now through December 2021. December 31st, 2021. And of course, it's telling you more details about that. I guess I'm pretty much done with that portion of it, but this is a very, very, very solid, very solid. It talks about the complimentary Door Pass subscription that you get from DoorDash. It says get unlimited deliveries right here. Get unlimited deliveries with $0 delivery fee and reduced fee services from thousands of restaurants for a minimum of 1 year on qualifying food purchases with DoorDash. And so it says your DoorDash subscription has to be active by December 31st of 2021. So that is really, really cool. Of course, on the right-hand side is something totally different. Okay, right here, look at this. This is cool. Right here, it says you can earn 5 times points on Lyft rides. So it says earn a total of 5 times points on Lyft rides through March 2022. That's 3 times points in addition to the 2 times points you already earn on travel. So that's really cool, especially if you use Lyft. I think the best thing to do when it comes to like ride shares is to have both apps, have the have Lyft, the Lyft app and the Uber app as well. Of course, depending on where you live, there'll be other apps that you can have, but I think it's always good to have both So you can just check the rate and just go with whatever the cheapest is. I mean, I drive for Uber, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to always go with the rate that makes the most sense for me. And whatever the cheapest rate is where I'm going to go for that particular time. So as you can see, they have a comparison here between, well, you can't see, you can see now. They have a comparison here between the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Of course, for the same $4,000 minimum spend on the Sapphire Reserve, you're only getting 60,000 bonus points. And for the same $4,000 minimum spend for the Sapphire Preferred, you're going to get 100,000 bonus points. Now, I think I stated a little earlier in the video that I was jealous. I'm very much jealous. I cannot get this offer, unfortunately, because I butchered my relationship with Chase. I'm going to sit still for a while and hope and pray that I'll be able to circle back around and be fortunate to kind of get back into the Chase ecosystem. Currently, I do have a business checking account with Chase that I don't really do anything with. I've opened the account. I think the account's probably like a year and change old now. I opened that account, and literally since I've opened it, I met the requirements in order to get at the time, I think it was a $500 bonus. Once you completed 5 debit card transactions, and you have to deposit $1,500 in there and maintain that balance for, I don't know, 90 days, I think. So after I got that sign-up offer, I literally have only used that Chase business account to send money to my mom because she has a Chase account. And literally that's it. They actually just raised the minimum in order to avoid the monthly fee. They raised the minimum from $1,500 a month, or a $1,500 balance, to a $2,000 balance. So I went to the bank today, ironically, before I even knew I was going to do this video. I went to the bank today and put like $300 in there. So now my balance is like $2,025. So that is the only product that I currently have with Chase right now, and that's okay by me. Like I said, I'm just going to have to sit still for quite some time before I'm able to kind of circle back and get that particular offer. But let me know what you guys think about this offer. If you were in a position to apply for this card, would you do it? Do you think it's worth the $95 a year? For me personally, even if I applied and kept the card for 2 years, right, because the whole $95, getting that sign-up offer of 100,000 bonus points, I can't believe I'm picking my face in the video. Getting that sign-up offer of 100,000 bonus points, as far as I'm concerned, is absolutely worth it. And if you have no idea about the Chase ecosystem and the Chase Ultimate Rewards points system, this would be the best way to get acclimated with Chase. This offer is incredible. I will take 100,000 points, whether it's a Chase card or a card from another company, any day, especially when I can meet the minimum spend. Now, as exciting as this is, I want to take the opportunity to say once again, please do not apply for this credit card, or any other credit card for that matter, if you're not in a position to meet that minimum spend, if you're not in a position where you are maybe going to be able to spend $4,000 in 3 months. Now, if it were me, right, if it was me, and I was applying for this particular card and it's a $4,000 minimum spend, now believe it or not, it's very easy for me not to spend $4,000 in a month. Like, the way my finances are set up, like, I'm really frugal because I'm really hyper focused on like getting and attaining financial freedom, and then hopefully financial freedom will lead to generational wealth for my kids and kids and all that good stuff. I would have to say, hey man, I need help meeting this minimum spend. So if you're smart, and if you're in a position where you have people that you love and trust, and vice versa, you can ask them to help you meet that minimum spend. Depending on how close of a relationship you have, you can say, hey man, I'll pay your light bill, your cell phone bill, just send me the money back on Cash App or Zelle or whatever. Hey, if you know somebody that is in an apartment complex, or if you know that you can pay someone's mortgage, including yourself, your own mortgage, using your credit card, I would think it would be worth it. Now, of course, there's going to be a processing fee for paying someone's rent or your mortgage or whatever with the credit card in order to meet that $4,000 spend. But in my mind, just subtract whatever that fee is from your sign up offer. So you're getting 100,000 points, which is supposedly worth up to 1,250 bucks. As far as I'm concerned, that makes it easy for me to justify, once again, if I can't meet the minimum spend, I'm going to ask for help. I'm going to reach out to my peoples and say, yo, you know, let me pay for that on this credit card and send me the money back. And you'd be surprised. I mean, clearly you're going to go with people that you trust. You're not going to ask, you know, a random person. So let me know once again your thoughts on this particular credit card, or not the credit card, but the sign up offer, right? The 100,000 points, which I think is incredible. So that is that portion of the video, or that portion of the live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. So far, the week has started for me. I am doing okay. I was up and at it early this morning, driving Uber, hustling like I always do. It's kind of funny because I really wish that I could have continued to drive Uber today. Today was a very, very good day in regards to Uber, and I actually stopped in the middle of my day and then started again. But I almost made $300 today driving Uber. Now, of course, I did work quite a bit of hours, but today would have been like one of those days where I could have probably made, I don't know, $375, $400 just this one day driving the 12 hours that Uber allows me to drive. So I'm just going to share with you guys because, you know, I like to encourage people, and I really want you guys to be, you know, aggressive about whatever your future goals are. So I'm going to show you guys here real quickly on the screen so y'all can see that. Right there, you can see that I've earned today $294, right? Now, if I touch on that, it's going to show you how many hours I completed. I did 18 trips, okay, and I was logged onto the Uber app for 10 hours and 21 minutes. You'll see it there, 10 hours and 21 minutes. Now, in addition to the $294, today I got $40 in tips. You see that? So I made $236, and then the $18 in promotion. Uber's running where they give me $1 for every trip that I complete, so that's the 18 bucks. And then in tips, I got $40, which is not bad. Like, to be honest with you, of course people don't tip, right? So that's something that I don't expect it. That's just whatever it is. And then since I got the Uber app up, let me just show you guys what I made last week. So once again, you got the $294 today. Here, once the camera decides to focus, it's got too much going on. There we go. We got the $294, and then if I just touch back on this little arrow here, this is last week. So last week I was logged into the Uber app for 50 hours and 7 minutes, and I got that much for last week, which is not bad. But just to show you guys on the tips, look at this. This is the tips for the whole week last week, right? So you see the net fare was $936, promotions $170. Then the tips, I got $114 for the entire week. So today, once again, I got $40. I have $40 in tips today alone. That's dope. Like, I really can't complain. And my goal when I drive Uber is really just $250 a day. The $50 is for gas. It doesn't take $50 to fill my tank, but you know, I just say $250, right? So anyway, so yeah, I'm doing well. Once again, I hope you guys are all doing extremely well. You know, and you guys are having a good day so far. Man, y'all didn't tell me my camera's showing all kinds of stuff I don't want to show. You feel me? Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see if that fixed it a little bit. I think so. I fixed it a little bit. That's fine. Anyway, I'm going to jump into the live stream here in the live chat and say what's going on to you guys. So we got Devin in the building. Devin is a channel member. Says, hey, Dwayne, hope you enjoyed your weekend. I did, sir. I actually didn't do anything other than like really rest. That was my main thing. My main thing was resting. I was super tired before the live stream tonight, not going to lie. I shot a video for my other channel today before the live stream, and man, I was bugging. I was like, yo, I'm super tired. I was like, But I'm good. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend as well. What's going on? Sid Madness is a channel member as well. He says, Notification Squad. Jordan23WW is also a channel member. Says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping by, man, as always. Sid Madness says, I started another checking bonus for, was this Monify? We'll give you a $250 for 2 direct deposits of $1,000 or more. That's 12.5% ROI and annualized ROI of 60.18%. Dude, I love it, man. There we go. Actually, you know what's interesting is the video I shot earlier, like just now, before this live stream, the video I shot was kind of me kind of double dipping back into Tesla because I was trying to do some swing trading on my Webull account with Tesla because Tesla is up and down all over the place. And today the stock fell like 35 bucks. So I was like, oh snap, I'm about to throw some more money in here and see if I can grab some more small profits. So I'm right there with you, bro. I love it. Ms. Jess, what's going on? Says Chase cars are overrated. Oh, it's like that. Wow, Chase cars are overrated. I mean, I don't know that I would agree with that. As a matter of fact, I would disagree with that. Chase has a gang load of cards. Now, of course, there are things that's not that great about Chase. They're not necessarily user friendly, if you will. But, you know, once you get in with them and if you're patient, you know, you get in and, you know, let's say you don't go ham like, oh, I'm going to apply for a new Chase card every 4 months. Now, of course, you're not going to have the most positive experience unless when you first apply for a Chase card, your credit score was like 740 FICO and above, and you had 0 inquiries, then you may have a different experience. But I don't know that I would say that they're overrated. I don't know that I can agree with that. But I hear you. Thank you for voicing your opinion. That's funny. I appreciate that. Josh, thank you so much. Get Business Credit. He has his own YouTube channel. You guys should already know this. But in case you don't, go ahead and go to his channel, Get Business Credit, and subscribe. Thank you, sir, for that $50 super chat. I appreciate you. He says, keep grinding. It is keep grinding it as always. I can't even read, man. I can't even read. I was up this morning at 3:45 and I started driving Uber at 4. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm tired. Like, I'm still tired from last week. But I like earning money, and I like feeling like I'm not working hard to get that money per se. And driving, I love driving. So, you know, I got to keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? So there it is. Let's see here. We got Ronald. What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for stopping by the channel, bro. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, my brother. Ronald says, he says, help. That's so funny. He says, help. Just closed my Indigo MasterCard because their limit doesn't go past 300. Should I apply for Chase before the closed card reports to the bureaus? It's tricky. It's hard to say because honestly, like, how many inquiries do you have? What's your FICO score? And, you know, like, your income has a lot to do with getting approved for that as well. And then, of course, your debt to income ratio does play a factor. I think you might have an interesting experience. And by interesting, I mean you may not get approved. If I were you, if you were going to apply for a Chase card, I would say consider the Slate card from Chase, just because it's a foot in the door. Sign-up offers like these will come back around. Maybe not necessarily for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, but you know, this offer may be here for a while, and I feel like they'll eventually come back around. There was a while ago where the sign-up offer was 80,000 points, which is still very good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, unless you knew for a fact you were going to meet that 4,000 minimum spend, I wouldn't even stress about it, because that 4,000 minimum spend is real money. And, you know, unless you are looking for a TV or a computer, you know, maybe like a laptop computer, or a real fancy TV or whatever, or you have ways to meet that minimum spend, I wouldn't even worry about it. You know, like right now, I should probably get a computer. I should probably get a camera, you know, but it's me. So I'm like, I'm good. Unless this thing stops working, you know, I'm good. Now, if I were in a position to apply for this particular card, I might consider getting a laptop, but I wouldn't necessarily do it just to meet that minimum spend. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a no-go for me. That's not, what I would do. What I would do is I would ask people, hey, can you help me get this minimum spend? You know what I'm saying? Can you pay, can I use my credit card to pay for whatever, and you send me the money? Like, I ain't too proud to beg, right? These are the words of TLC, right? I ain't too proud to beg. It's an old song. A lot of y'all might not even know that song. That's wild. But yeah, I'm not too proud to beg, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do personally. Mikey T, what's going on, my bro? Mikey T is a channel member, says, just got back from New York, my first time in Texas. Have you been to the Pit Room in Houston for barbecue? Place is amazing. Got 5% with my Discover as well. Yeah, Discover does have 5% cashback right now for restaurants, so that's kind of funny. And I have not been to the Pit Room. That's kind of funny because, like, I really don't go eat out a lot. I'm really frugal with my money. I think it has a lot to do with how I grew up, for sure. I respect money. I'm just looking for the Pit Room here on my phone so I can maybe check it out. Okay. Wow, they have really, really good reviews. Yeah, so I really don't eat out a lot, and when I do, like I'll buy Chick-fil-A like all the time, right? It's the weirdest thing because I'm conflicted. Like, it's so in my DNA to like be very conscious of money, irregardless of whatever I have. There were times where I can remember when I was working from 2017 to 2019. Like, I still have in my calendar right now. I still have in my phone calendar right now every Friday when I get paid to save money. Every single Friday when I get paid to save money. So it's kind of funny. Like, right here, I got a reminder for Friday the 20th. And it says save $200 right there, Friday the 20th. So the very next week, if I go to the next Friday, Friday the 27th, I got a reminder. I got a reminder in here to save $250, right? And if I just go to the next Friday, Friday the 3rd, I got another reminder right here, save $200. So I remember, like, literally, I had that in my phone. I got paid weekly, and I had that in my phone. And I'm like just on it, like, yo, I got to be hella disciplined because I got to get my finances in order. And so for me, I respect money, and money's always at the forefront of my mind, even though now I'm a little more lax. It's kind of funny that I still have that saved in my phone because that doesn't even apply to anything that's going on in my life right now. But I still like seeing the reminders because it reminds me. You know what I mean? It reminds me of where I was, and it reminds me to be cognizant of what's going on now with my spending, even though I don't stress as much. But I did some magic from 2017 to 2019. Man, I was super aggressive. I mean, I saved over $19,000 in that window. And of course, I have 2 kids, and they have birthdays and events and activities and yeah. So, and I was paying child support. There was a bunch of stuff going on. So money is very much at the forefront of my mind. I definitely always think about it. Okay. Never seen you in the stream before. I appreciate you stopping by. This is S Hervey 617 says miles when it did change to an airline card. Okay. Madrikas, what's going on? It's been a while. Says, hey, Dwayne, how's it going? Can I apply for the card? What is the score, credit score needed? I would say at least a 740 FICO score. The scoring part is just one aspect of what's needed to get approved for these cards. And, these banks, Chase in particular, since we're talking about the Chase Sapphire Preferred, sometimes there's no telling. Right now, if I looked at some stuff pertaining to my credit report, it will say loan portions too high, and it's like, it's said that for the last several years, and in the last several years, I've been able to get a lot of credit cards, which I have a lot of available credit. Like, I have over $100,000 in available credit. I wish I were more aggressive about leveraging that. I'm not. I just, I just chill. I think it's pretty interesting that, like, the more money you have the ability to make money from your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, your money makes you more money. And then if you're smart, and not necessarily smart like, oh, I'm Einstein, but if you're knowledgeable about something, you can make more money even quicker and easier and faster. Today, when I bought some more shares of Tesla on my Webull account, I was like, yo, if I had more money to throw at this, because like in my Webull account, I have like $24,000 in the account right now. And I just bought some shares. I'll show you guys just because I'm talking about it. So I just bought some shares with my Webull account because I wanted to separate my Webull account from my Robinhood account because, it's just a lot easier. So right here in my Webull account, you can see that's my currently 24 in that account, right? So at the bottom of the screen, you see I bought more shares of Tesla today, actually, for $681. $681. I bought more shares, and it's already up to $686 right now. But the cool thing is, like, if I had a lot more money to throw at that, let's say I threw $200,000 at that would even be a bigger profit. So it's amazing that, like, being vigilant over the money that you have and gaining and getting more money can put you in a position to, have access to more money. So I just think it's interesting. So the credit score, like I said, 740 minimum. Andre, what's going on, bro? It is a pleasure to see you, my man. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, my brother. He says, Levchenko family says, big thank you. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Like I said, your consistency and persistence paid off in that situation. So I'm excited for you. I know what lies ahead. Be patient with applying for the different products that they do have. And like I said, if you have any questions, text me. Don't feel any way. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. I definitely will help as much as I can. Guys, do me a huge favor and smash the thumbs up in this video, please. We have 70 people watching with only 31 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up in this video. It helps the channel tremendously. Mr. Patel, Mr. Deepon in the building says, my brother says, hope you are well. Last week, approved for the Amex Blue Business Plus card. 4th Amex card this year. Congratulations, my bro. That is incredible. I personally like that card as well. I'm assuming, which card is that? The card that allows you to earn points, or are you earning cash back? Which one of the cards did you decide to get? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you guys for smashing the thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys. And Mr. Patel and all the other good news that we need to celebrate. My brother, that's awesome, bro. Thank you for sharing that with your credit family, man. I appreciate that. That's freaking dope. Scrolling down here, Andre says, fixing patient's tooth and listening to you. Man, you are a G. Wow, dude, I appreciate you, man. We got Points Blank Travel in the building. He has his own channel. Points Blank is also a channel member. Be sure to go to Points Blank's YouTube channel and subscribe. That's one of the things that I love about YouTube. YouTube is quite interesting because, like, you will have several people talking about the same topic, the same niche. And it's really amazing because you're going to get different aspects and personalities from people. And Points Blank Travel, Rod, is no different. Be sure to go to his channel, subscribe, click that notification bell. He says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit Family? Glad to be here for another live stream. I hope everyone is having a great Monday. Yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping by, my bro. Devin says, I converted my Simplicity card to the Rewards Plus card from an invitation to product change offer from Citi. Dude, that's awesome. That Simplicity card, I think, is more specific in my mind. The best thing that card is good for is balance transfers. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, right? Because you're not able to get any points or any kind of rewards with that card. So that's cool, Devin. Points Blank Travel says, I'm glad to see the new changes to the Sapphire Preferred card. It's about time. Yeah, man, that is sheesh. That is a great sign up offered. Slick Slick Welder. Slick Welder says, pronounced Slick Welder. All right, cool. Says, hey, Dwayne, just received this card last week. Already half past the minimum spend. Found out too late the $95 annual fee is waived if you go to the branch. Oh, man. Yikes. Woo. I wonder if that's going to be the case for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I'm concerned, when I hear stuff, you know, such as what you just said about the annual fee being waived, I'm always like, I mean, I don't know. It needs to be the case for me. Otherwise, it's almost irrelevant. So that's wild, but such is life, right? I wish, to piggyback, you're saying about you found out about that, you know, go on the branch and get the $95 annual fee. I wish that when I started investing in the stock market last May, I wish that I was as knowledgeable as I am today. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, like you can't change it, and it absolutely sucks. And for me, the way it absolutely sucked for me was I was down a lot in the stock market. I mean, a lot. Okay. And, you know, I could have easily given up. You know, I could have been like, all right, that's it. I'm just going to take this L yet again, because I started investing in the stock market like 2016, 2017, and I was all over the place, you know, and I should have just sat still. But like, it's crazy to me that like when you learn something or when you're exposed to something and you have the necessary information, it just changes everything. And that's kind of where I am right now in regards to the stock market. You know, every day I'm like thinking, should I do this instead of what I'm doing right now? You know what I'm saying? So, man, hindsight is always 20/20. I wish I would have had this passion and this knowledge when I was, you know, in my early 20s. I would have done some real damage. You know what I mean? Probably wouldn't. I wouldn't have to worry about working right now. You know, I'd probably be retired. But knowing me, you know, I love to make money. I love to have money because it gives you choices. So it would have been, you know, interesting to see what I would do. DOD, what's going on, my bro? Says, peace, How to Build Credit TV, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, my bro. Mr. Patel says, are you going to test your luck and apply for the card? Nah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Don't do that. No, I'm not, because you guys already know that I was denied for, I think it was a Chase Explorer. It was one of the United credit cards from Chase, and I knew I had no business applying for it, but I did anyway, and I did not get approved, which I was not supposed to. Joe Forth, what's going on, bro? Says Walgreens has their MasterCard store, the MasterCard, whatever, store card pre-approval site up. I did it and got pre-approved for $1,500, no annual fee. I then applied for and got the card, $1,500, no annual fee rewards for Walgreens purchases. That is cool, Joe. Thank you so much for sharing that information with the community and letting us know that the site is up. That's awesome that you got approved as well. Adrian, what's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to have you in the building, my brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Another Strizine. Sorry, I'm scrolling here on the left-hand side. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Get Business Credit says, what's up? What's up, all? Hope all is well. Yeah, man. Thanks again, Josh, for that $50 super chat. I appreciate you, my bro. Devin says, recently I got an 800 increase on my HSN card, making my limit now 2,500. There we go. Man, you are killing it, bro. Angela, thanks for stopping by. Angela says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. It is always a pleasure to have you in the building. Adrian says, I received a pre-approved offer for the Amex Platinum 125,000 points. If I spend 6,000 in 3 months, I don't know if I can take. Do you think it's a good offer? I think it's a great offer. I think the problem is asking yourself how you're going to spend the 6 G's in 3 months. 6 G's in 3 months is, I think for the average bear, is going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how your finances are set up. But, you know, I always want to encourage people not to apply for these cards without knowing exactly how you're going to meet that minimum spend, and also not forcing your spend, right? And I mean, I'm sure you're not going to do that, right? But I always like to take the opportunity to mention that and bring that up, because I don't want people to be out here getting credit cards and like, all right, now I got to spend 4 G's. I would do it. I mean, the offer I got was I spent $5,000. I think maybe 70,000 points for the platinum card. I don't even remember the offer now. Of course, I made a video. It's somewhere on the channel. So there's that. Thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. Yo, fam, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Says I'm ordered to receive $75 for Discover July through September. Do I need to put money on my PayPal card, then charge $1,500 and above in order to be credited? Nah, I mean, honestly, there's so many different ways to get that 5% cash back. And I see you're trying to max out the $1,500, right, in order to get the $75 for that particular quarter. There's really no rules as far as like what you can and should do to get it. If I were you, I would get it how I can, by any means necessary. It's only $75, but especially if it's your first year of membership with the Discover card, it's going to be, absolutely worth it. So like I said, I would do whatever it takes to get that minimum spend. Let me scroll back up here and get back up to some of these comments here real quickly. Yeah, man, I'm out here hustling, man. It's pretty interesting because every single morning or every night when I go to bed, I'm like, do I really wanna drive Uber tomorrow? Do I really want to get up at 3:45 to go drive? Every single day I have to check myself, like every single day, because like I'm driving Uber because I'm just trying to expedite this journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the cool thing is like, you guys are here with me now on my journey. You guys don't necessarily know what's going on with my other channel with the stock market investments and whatnot. But, we fast forward 10, 20 years down the road. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to be a beautiful thing. And you guys that are subscribed to that other channel will see the journey, and hopefully that'll be encouraging, because you don't need a lot of money to get started in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? You just need to get started. Of course, you need to be smart, right? But I'm smarter now, so I can share that information with you guys as well. Ronald Anderson, who is a channel member, says, "What's up, Dwayne and the How to Build Credit TV family? My brother, thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to see you." Miss Haywood, thank you for stopping by. Tara, thank you. She says, "Happy Monday, family." Tara is also a channel member, and so is Ronald. It's a pleasure to have both of y'all in the building. I appreciate y'all so much. Devin says, "I recently found out from a different YouTuber that Bank of America has a rule similar to Chase. It's 312, or if you have a Bank of America relationship, it is 712. So I guess that's 3 inquiries in 1 year or 7 inquiries in 1 year. I did not know that. That is pretty cool. Devin, thank you so much for sharing that information. Bank of America is, not necessarily, they're not in the spotlight per se in regards to credit card, but their products are actually okay. Roxanne, thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Says, "Hi everyone, how are you doing?" I'm doing great. It's another Monday night. I'm here sharing with my credit family church, CFC, Credit Family Church. Anyway, yeah, it's a pleasure to be here as always. Guys, you guys have no idea like just how incredible it is to be able to get on the camera and connect with you guys. I'm telling you, before I turned this camera on, my energy was like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, I need to eat, I need to shower, I need to do all the things. All right. And as soon as I turn the camera on, because of course I owe it to you guys to be, energetic, and it would be lame if I were not, right? But the energy is not forced. It's just automatic. When the camera's on and we're here and we're doing the live stream, it is just instant energy, and it's positive energy. So I really appreciate you guys for watching and being here. Trey, what's going on, my bro? It is a pleasure to see you in the building, my bro. Trey says, "Sup D, I was trying to decide between the Sapphire and the Amex Gold card. Honestly, it's an easy decision. If you have between the two, I would rock with the Sapphire Preferred. Now, I think you're already in with American Express. So, fingers crossed you'll get in with Chase, because, Chase can be tricky. But for this particular offer with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? I personally would do it, and the $95 annual fee is really sweet. I'm pretty sure the sign-up offer for the gold card from American Express right now is nothing special, and that $250 annual fee is very real. So that's my thoughts. Angela says, I would get this card if I could qualify. I have the Chase AARP rewards card with a lot of authorized users on it. Interesting. So you have a lot of authorized users on that card. Is that a card? I'm assuming it's a card through Chase. I would be very careful because Chase does not like authorized users. You know what I'm saying? They shut down one of my cards for that, even though they said it was a bunch of reasons. I don't think so. So be careful with that. Let's see. Get Business Credit says, yep, he was not. Yeah, I watched your video as soon as it dropped. I plan on recording today, but sat at my desk and was like, not in the mood. Yeah, dude, not being in the mood is, like I said, I got to check myself daily, especially when it comes to Uber. Uber is so weird. It's so funny because people glorify entrepreneurship, right? And of course, people on social media, yo, I'm getting it, I'm making money, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And one of the things about being employed for yourself or not working for anybody is that you have to be highly motivated to be successful. Highly motivated. I showed you guys I made $294 today driving Uber, and the crazy part is I still probably had another 2.5 hours to drive. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna check how much more hours I could have driven today. All right, because Uber lets you drive 12 hours. Okay, so I didn't have that much time. I have an hour and 15 more minutes that I could have driven today, but that hour and 15 more minutes could have been 3 trips, you know what I'm saying? And depending on the trips, that could be anywhere from, 30 to $60. And I'd have been like, damn, a $350 day. Come on, you can't beat that. Roxanne says, great job with Uber. Thank you. I appreciate you. Lando said, I applied for the card and was approved last month, more than halfway through my spend. There you go. That's awesome, man. There you go. Get her done. Get her done. Lando also says, I paid my rent last month with my Chase Sapphire Preferred. There you go. Jesus says, I think it zoomed in on the Stay Home Club. Did it? That's so funny. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Roxanne says, love your shirt. Yeah, man, I appreciate you. This is this shirt I got from Old Navy. I saw it, and I was like, I like the color. I liked it. I was like, I'm doing it. So I did it. Let's see here. Dwight, what's going on, my bro? Dwight is a channel member. It's a pleasure to see you. Says, what's up, Dwayne? Just checking in. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, my bro. Thank you so much for being a channel member, and thanks for checking in as well. Roxanne says, Chase has great cards. I think we can say their 524 rule is annoying, though. These are facts. Consider thumbing up the video, please. Thumbs up. Yeah, no, that's good advice. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up yet, please smash that thumbs up. I appreciate you. The YouTube experiment says that flex looks good, but right now I don't want to try applying, waiting for inquiries to drop off. No, you have to. I mean, that is the best thing to do. You want to give yourself all the opportunities to be successful. It's pretty incredible, like, what our concept of work is and working hard at different stages in our lives, right? Like when you were 20, what your concept of working hard is versus when you're 30 versus when you're 40. And if you're fortunate, you live a life where you understand that your concept of working hard at 20 was, no, you weren't doing anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, you definitely got to wait for those things to fall off, man. Patience is definitely a virtue, for sure. Mikey T says, a little off topic from credit. Do you go down to Galveston? I love that beach. I don't frequent Galveston. For me, Mikey T, that is an interesting one. Galveston is kind of bleh, the water. But of course, I'm going to say that, right? Because I'm from Jamaica. So it's tricky for me. The beach is tricky for me. But it's not bad. It's better than, living in the middle of the United States. Like I live in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? Like, how far do you have to drive? I live in Kansas, to get to a beach. So I guess I should be grateful in that regard. Adrian says, Dwayne, do you ever try options in your Robinhood? You can make good money. No, of course not. I'm sleeping. First of all, that's a good statement, right? There's so many ways to make money in the stock market, and I am sleeping. By sleeping, I mean I'm unaware. I am ignorant in regards to options trading, and also my main issue is the fact that literally I just dug myself out of a hole, right? So there was a time where I was down a substantial amount of money, more than my student loans. My student loans is $56,000. I was down $63,000 at one point. And, it would have been very easy to quit and walk away. So the reason why I brought that up is I'm very much still scarred, right, from that. And I'm like, I don't want to learn nothing new. I don't want to take any chances. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm doing is working or has worked to dig me out of that. And I can't even celebrate it, right? I can't celebrate the fact that, I'm not down -63. Now I'm even, now I'm even up like maybe $1,000. And I'm like, let's go. But yeah, so I'm scarred. So of course I know that there are other ways to make money in the market. I know options trading is one of them. I know that I could have access to, like a margin account with Robinhood and really go ham, but I'm too scared. I'm too scared, man. I still have PTSD because it was October of 2021. October of 2021 that I was down -$63,000. That's a lot of money. And I did not pay off my student loans, right? So like at that moment, I'm like, yo, you are such a jackass because you could have just paid your student loans off, right? But instead of doing that, I'm hyper focused, like financial freedom, let's go. That's like my focus. So nah, I don't really know a lot about options trading. I do have a buddy that I know if he had more money, he would be making more money in regards to options trading, but it's going to take time. And I don't know that I'm willing to learn something new at this particular moment. Devin says, I finished paying off my kickoff loan about 3 days ago. All right, there we go, bro. Jason, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for stopping by another video. I appreciate you stopping by. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building. He says, hey, everyone. Devin says the Business Plus is MR points. Thank you. Actually, Devin, I think there's two different Business Pluses. I think there's one that allows you to earn cash back, and the other one allows you to earn a membership reward points, unless I'm mistaken. But I think there's two versions to that same. There's two aspects. Mr. Patel says, I got the one that earns MR points. I'm pooling all of them together. There you go. That's actually very, very smart, man. Those 2 times points add up really quickly. I'm learning that from my Navy Federal flagship card. I have so much points in that account right now. I'm actually over, well, maybe not over $1,000, but I think a little bit under $1,000 if my Navy Federal app will load. I'll open it and check and well, maybe show you guys. I don't know. Let me see. Flagship, and then yeah, okay. No, I'm not quite at $1,000, but I guess I can show you guys where I am. I have 95,000 points on this account right there. You see, right below the make payment, 95,911 points. So that's going to be 900 almost. It's almost $1,000, like $950, which is pretty cool. So I cannot complain. And that's actually a super short time. But not going to lie, my dad has his parts that anyway, my dad has, I have my dad's stuff set up to come out from that card because I was telling him like, yo, you're bugging. You could, get your plane tickets to Jamaica for free if you just use a card that gave you cash back and whatnot. So, so a lot of those points are from that. Because I don't spend that much money. Red says I am saving money too, but Mattress Firm is tempting. Okay, I hear you. You got to do what you got to do. Shoe Lady 64, thank you for stopping by. She says hello everyone. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, Miss Shoe Lady. Hard Knock Life says, what's up, D? Hope you are well and stay blessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate the positivity and kind words, and the same for you. I hope that you stay well and blessed as well. Devin says, this month marks my 8th year anniversary with United Explorer card. Man, that is cool, Devin. Man, you should consider doing some authorized users. That's so funny. That's cool, Devin, man. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Nitro says, I have a total credit limit of $53,000 between Amex, Bank of America, and Chase. I only use $9,000. What is the best way to close cards and upgrade without losing total credit limit and credit score? Interesting. That is a very loaded question. What is the best way to close cards? Well, if you have cards with banks that allow you to, add that balance or move your credit limit balance to another card, that would be the best thing to do, and then close it. And then of course you want to consider which cards you're going to close, because you don't want to lose like a lot of payment history. If you have a card that's been open for 6 years and you're going to close that card and lose all of those years, you got to consider that. Yeah, I as far as what that's going to do to your credit score, I mean, if you're able to move those cards or the limit over to another card, it shouldn't really affect your available credit limit, right? There's no telling. I think obviously it can and will affect your score. Is it going to be permanent? I don't think so. I think it may be permanent if you are losing, once again, years, right? You're chopping your average years. Points Blank Travel says, D, that's a fact. I feel the same way prior to every live stream, but once I turn on the camera and the lights come on and I see the people in the comments, it pumps me up to the fullest. Yeah, I mean, it's easy. I mean, and what's funny is I don't know. I mean, I think just from the perspective that I'm doing these videos, right? Like, it's very important for me to come across on camera the way that I would like. So when I do regular videos, whether they're live streams or not, right? Like, I don't want to be boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of people that may be boring out here in these YouTube streets, and it works for them, but I don't want to be that person. I want to, I want to make it easier for somebody to listen to the video, even if they're not watching the video, right? I mean, there's nothing to watch. Like, my background's simple. Like, I'm not extra. I don't have cool lights and whatnot. Like, I mean, I should, and I could, but I don't. Right, because your boy's cheap. So there's that. Devin says, does the Apple Card use the Fico or Vantage score from TransUnion when you apply? Devin, that is a great question. I think one of the good things about the Apple Card is you're able to kind of see if you're gonna get approved before you actually pull the trigger on it, right? I'm not exactly sure what they use, but I do know that the best thing to do to get approved for the Apple Card is to apply for it when purchasing an Apple product. Mr. Patel says, people have this notion of Amex being hard to get into and very prestigious. I think it's Chase that is like that now. I agree. They have many application rules and are tough to get into or get back into. Agreed. Church. Preach, message, facts. Agreed. Okay, Devin says the AARP credit cards are now with Barclays. All right, cool. Thank you, sir, for clearing that up. Mr. Patel says they don't offer any second chances and basically only want people with higher credit scores and no blemishes on their credit history. Yeah, I mean, Chase is not the easiest place to get approved for cards, but I think one of the best ways for people to get approved or to kind of get in there is to start with their checking account products, and definitely the Slate card now, because that's kind of why it's there. Let's see here. Devin says, next week I am getting my third card from Capital One, having ownership of one of my cards starting next Monday. Awesome. Good. Which card is it, Devin? Jesus says, October 2021. We're still in August 2021. Smoking that good stuff, my friend. That's so funny. Did I say October? Did I say October 2021? Man, listen. When I tell you I'm tired, I'm tired. But 3:45 comes early. 3:45 a.m. comes early. Okay. And the crazy thing is, like, I can't go to bed at 8:45. Like, I just can't. If I'm lucky, 9:45. If I'm lucky, that's good for me. Jason says, just working, my brother. Yes, sir. I hear that, man. Keep pushing forward, my bro. Points Blank Travel says, D, there's a Business Plus that earns MR points, and the Business Cash earns. Okay, the Business Plus. Okay, so for me, when it was the Business Plus, when I applied for it back in 2019, maybe, that's before they came out with the card that allows you to earn the cash back, right? So for me, I was able to get the two times, I think it was 2 times points, right? Okay, so I appreciate you clearing that up, Devin, and whoever else that mentioned that earlier. I don't remember off the top of my head. Maybe it was Devin that mentioned that. Appreciate you, bro. Azuri, thank you for stopping by, is a channel member as well. Says, hey, Dwayne and fam. Appreciate you for stopping by another stream. I love seeing the familiar faces, and by faces I mean profile pictures and names in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Christopher says, your credit advice has brought my credit score from 481 to 683. As of now, Dwayne, I've been watching your channel since 2018. Damn. Man, that is scary. I appreciate you, Christopher, man. Always dropping that positivity. And congratulations to you for doing that work in regards to your credit score and getting it up to where it is right now. Devin says, I found out about 1.5 hours ago from an email that Lowe's Business Amex card starting next month, they're lowering the 3 times to 2 times points, changing points to cash back, and able to redeem statement credit. Oh man, that's kind of weak. That's definitely different, especially when they're taking stuff away. It's never good. It absolutely sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of weak, man. But I mean, Devin, you do have a bunch of cards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure you'll maybe find another way to not necessarily offset that or fix that, because you can't, right? But you definitely have a lot of cards that you're juggling. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, please slap them into the comment section. I would love the opportunity to answer them. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up in this video, please smash the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're pretty close to having 28,000 subscribers, which doesn't seem to really mean a lot these days. It doesn't really seem to mean a lot these days, but if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Eventually this channel will get to 100,000 subscribers. It may be 15 years down the line, but listen, we're gonna get there, and when we get there, we're gonna get that play button from YouTube. I'm gonna be like, yo, we did it, we got that play button from YouTube for 100,000 subs. Anyway, so once again, if you haven't subbed, be sure to sub. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those questions. Devin says, my Williams-Sonoma credit card. Oh, man, that's wild. Points Blank says, D, being an avid subscriber of your other channel, My Investment Journey, you're going to be a millionaire in no time. You're doing it right, bro. I tell you what, I would have been doing it more right if I had started with the knowledge that I have right now. Like, it's the more that I continue to go on my journey, the more that I realize that I don't want to say it's unfair, but like, if people have money, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have somebody in your family that has money, or if you're born into wealth, if you have money and knowledge, it's so easy to keep the money that you already have and expand on that money. And it's a pretty interesting place to be, to kind of learn some of these things, and like, you know, I wouldn't have this experience without having, you know, the money that I have right now to have the experience. And one of the things that I think I have to pat myself on the back, and this doesn't happen very often. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't happen very often. You know, I never really know what it's like to be a millionaire, right? Because I'm not, and I can't rationalize and reason like a millionaire does. I don't know what this means, because not all millionaires are the same, right? But I don't know what it's like to have just a lot of money, right? And so I respect money, and I respect money today the way that I respect money when I didn't have it. Before I had a job, I was being preached to about saving money. It's like, you need to save your money, you need to save your money, you need to save your money. I'm like, I don't even have a job, but we're preaching save money. You know what I'm saying? So it's so embedded in me. It's like it's a part of my DNA. And one of the cool things is my kids are like that as a result, right? And my kids get it honest. They get it from both me and their mom, but they're conscious of money, right? And they're young, but they're conscious of money. Now, of course, they're gonna do, you know, what young people do. You know, they're gonna blow money on whatever, because I did that at one point as well. But yeah, I'm very grateful to be in the position and have the perspective that I now do. James, what is going on, my man? It has been a while since I've seen you. Says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit family? Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Everything is good. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. It is a pleasure to have you in the stream. Okay, so we have 74 people watching and only 56 thumbs up. Please smash that thumbs up. But more importantly, if you have a question, slap your question in the comment section so I can answer your question. That's the whole purpose of this channel. That's the whole purpose of these live streams. I love both. I love the channel. I love the live streams, especially just because, like, it's real. It's live. You know what I mean? You can reach out and have your questions answered, have your comments seen, that type of thing. And one of the things I love about the community, we have so many people that are insanely knowledgeable in this community. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I might not know the information, but we have plenty of people that are qualified and smart and experienced that will know the information. So once again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's the whole purpose of this thing. Otherwise, I'll be forced to try to find things to talk about. Once again, I appreciate the super chats. I got a super chat from Get Business Credit. Josh, I appreciate you, sir. And I also got a super chat from Yo Fam. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. That means a lot to me that you guys would want to contribute. Thank you guys for smashing the thumbs up. I appreciate you. We just jumped up to 63. Appreciate that a lot. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about, please feel free to throw it into the comment section. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, my other channel is about stocks and the stock market, and I am so like on fire for that and sharing that information, just because, like, you know, it's really good to be in a position to like learn something that's going to benefit myself, but I also want to share it with others, you know, just because, why not? You know, that's kind of the purpose of this channel, and why the channel was created, right? Was to kind of even just share my experience and from where I've been and where I'm going, right? So once again, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We got Points Blank Travel. He says, facts. You have to respect what you have, bro. Another great live stream, my brother. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, my man. I definitely respect what I have. At no time am I ever in a position to forget from where I've come. At no time. Especially where finances are involved. I am very aware and very awake to just how privileged I am. But you know, it's not like it came out of thin air, or it came from not working or not trying and working hard and trying a million different things. Veteran PC Gaming says, seen Chase Sapphire and had to watch. Good evening, everyone. Yo, I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you for stopping by. This is my first time seeing you in the stream, so I appreciate you taking the time to comment. I appreciate that a lot. Devin says, it shocked me. I got a big envelope from Capital One. It didn't say a current card I have. which I thought it was, but I opened it and it was terms and condition for my Williams Sonoma card. That's funny. I hate when they send that like after the fact. That's kind of stupid. But I guess maybe the terms and conditions is so much, you know what I mean? There's so many things that you need to read. It needs to come in a separate envelope from your card. Man, that is too freaking funny. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Listen, I have done my due diligence. I have said, hey, if you have any questions, ask. You already know. You guys already know your boy's tired. I mean, y'all could probably see it. You can probably see the tired in my face. You know, so listen, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna hit the road because I still haven't eaten. You know, I have not eaten today. Got up at 3:45, drove Uber, and then after I was done driving Uber, I got my car washed. I don't know why, because it's gonna rain, but I got it washed because it was very, 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 very dirty. And then I got gas, and then I went to Walmart, and so yeah, I'm super tired in that way. But once again, if you have any questions, man, I really want to answer it. Tara, Miss Haywood, girl, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I see you, Tara, dropping that super chat on the way outside the door. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you, Tara. Once again, if you guys have any questions or comments, you know, about anything, definitely let me know. If you guys have questions in regards to the stock market, like I'm not a guru, but I definitely will tell you some information that you can start to research. Of course, you can check out my other channel, which is My Investment Journey. That's the name of my other channel. I guess I can pull it up for you guys and slap it into the chat. Let me see here. My Investment Journey. All right. And you could actually just probably, nah, never mind. I was like, nah, I don't know if that's going to get you where you need to be. But this is my channel here, My Investment Journey. I got it pulled up on the screen. I'll share it with you guys on the screen, and I will slap the URL in the stream. So if you just YouTube My Investment Journey, you can see my channel here, right? So I currently have 1,170 subscribers at the moment, and I think this is even neat right here, right? So like I have my screenshot here is my investment journey, right? My the amount that I was investing at the time that I started the channel. And I did that on purpose, right? You guys see it right there, $163,000 right here. I was like, all right, I'm gonna screenshot that just because that's gonna be a pretty good, you know, snapshot of kind of where I was when I started the channel. And so that's kind of why I have that there. But this is my channel, My Investment Journey, and it's a pretty decent gig. Like, I mean, once again, I'm not a guru, but I definitely am, you know, wanting to share my experience with you guys and letting you guys know kind of what's possible. You know, people are scared to invest in the market, and I get that. You know, but you can start slow. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely start slow and get more and more comfortable with investing in the stock market. So let me go back to the comment section here real quick. Kind of all over the place on the screen. Let's see here. All right. Oh man, wait a minute. Okay, we got Front Row Productions says, I've been watching you for a while. I fixed my credit. I now have a 728 score and 15,000 in cards. Congratulations, Front Row Productions. Thank you for sharing your success. That's a huge deal. And once again, kudos to you for doing the work. You know, I appreciate that. Let's see here. I skipped some comments here. Shoe Lady says, bye everyone. Azuri says, take care of yourself, Dwayne. I will. The YouTube YouTube experiment says Crapital 1. Crapital. I don't know if for some reason I hear a British accent in my head when I see Crapital 1. The YouTube experiment says, Dwayne, take it easy. Get some rest, bro. Uber ain't easy. You already know, my man. I definitely need to get some rest. I'm definitely shortchanging myself in the rest department. That's for sure. Lando says, wind down and get your rest. Man, appreciate you coming on tonight. Yeah, man, no problem. It's always a pleasure. I mean, I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I turn on the camera, I talk really loud in a room, and I connect with people on the internet. Incredible. And I get to, answer questions and share my experiences. Devin says, remember, Delta's 70,000, 80,000, 90,000 sign-up bonus only through referral links ends next Wednesday on the 25th. Devin, thank you for that heads up, man. Those cards are really good. I like the Delta Sky Mile cards from American Express. Points Blank says, definitely get some rest and take care, bro. Much respect. We have to keep grinding. Yes, sir. You got it, my man. Listen, you guys, I appreciate you so much. Channel members, I will have content coming for you guys. There should be a channel member live stream. It'll probably be next Monday, sometime next week. But I do and will be having content for you guys. I will be making content exclusively for channel members. So I appreciate you guys. Please have an incredible week, you guys. We got Francisco jumping in the live stream, says, hey, Dwayne, I have the Bank of America Cash Rewards and want to request a credit limit increase, but I put a freeze on my credit. Would I have to unfreeze it? Don't want to apply for a credit card until December. First of all, if you're going to get a hard inquiry to get that credit limit increase, I wouldn't do it, right? If you're going to get a hard inquiry to get the credit limit increase, and you want to make sure you find out by contacting Bank of America to ask if it's going to be a hard inquiry. All right. That's my 2 cents on that. I wouldn't do it. I mean, December's right around the corner. So just wait. You know what I'm saying? Just wait. And chances are you may be approved for a higher limit than you would if you get a credit limit increase and add that to what you already have. So I would just wait. Tara says, have a good night, everyone. Yes, Tara, and thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Also, Yo Fam, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. And Get Business Credit, Josh, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. All right, you guys have an incredible week. Once again, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.